Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel. And today I want to talk about a serious topic. I want to talk about the mental anguish that wristwatches can cause. That's right. I want to talk about this sickness that is the hobby of collecting watches. And it's quite interesting. I was talking to a guy yesterday. He's a bit of a watch collector, and he said something really interesting. I was starting to have a D&M, deep and meaningful conversation with him, and he said to me, he said, you know, wristwatches can cause all sorts of psychological, financial, and other type of problems. And I said, well, what do you mean? And I knew exactly what he was talking about. I just wanted to deny it. I wanted to deny it and just pretend I'd misheard him. And he said to me, he said, you know, wristwatches, it pushes you to buy a next one and the next one and the next one, and before you know it, you're spending all this time thinking about your next purchase, and you can never win. If you buy cheapies, you know, shitters. You buy cheapies, you generally will do your ass on them. And if you buy new, you can cop a pretty big smack in the mouth, depreciation wise. So you got to have the knowledge, you got to have money, you've got to have a sense of style and taste, and it's a really interesting thing. And I mean, I was looking down at my Bregster, the Bregster there, and I got to tell you, watches can cause all sorts of psychological pressure. It can lead to depression. It can lead to financially, you put yourself out to buy the next piece, or you know, you're taking risks. Sometimes, you know, life isn't just, oh, we've got a paid off house, we've got, you know, money in the bank. Sometimes some people out there, myself included, have had absolutely no bloody money. When we're fighting this addiction, we're putting it on one credit card, thinking, oh, how can we steal from Peter to pay Paul? It's a really nasty affliction, and you end up joining a club or a forum. Like I recently founded the Brisbane Watch Forum on Facebook. Guys, check out the Brisbane Watch Forum, and you know, everyone wants to show off their acquisitions. If you're not continuing to buy or to flip, you got nothing fancy to show off, and that's quite a bad way to be. I mean, the psychological damage from watches is pretty damn nasty. I mean, these things can be very, very nasty little critters. They can be highly expensive, highly addictive, and what's the real purpose of all this stuff in our life? Why do we need to buy and hoard and possess and caress and keep these things? I mean, it's really silly. We push ourselves to crazy limits, and often the psychological damage with financial, where we've used borrowed money, or we've really cut ourselves short. Instead of having that safety nest tucked away, we've bought a bloody wristwatch. It causes relationship problems. I mean, how many women will let you buy thousands of dollars? We're not talking, you know, what's a decent wristwatch? You're not going to get something cheaper. $3 US, $3, $4 US, 5,000 US, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, it's a lot of money for what? For something, a mechanical watch that it's really a luxury item, which I dare say isn't even necessary. We've got an iPhone that tells better time. An iPhone that tells us international world time, daylight savings included, down to the second, the nanosecond, balanced by astronomical, balanced by atomic clocks. This is the whole thing. The psychological damage that wristwatches can have can be pretty damn heavy score to have. And, this is the whole thing. You end up, you think about this, for an average man out there, 30 to 40-year-old man who's got a couple of kids and he's got a wife, say he's already been divorced once, so he's behind the 8 ball, and he's into the hobby. Well, it's damn expensive. Entry to have something decent is $3,000. That's a lot of money for a wristwatch. And then, that's only one piece. One's not good enough. Oh no, you want to be a collector, you got to have a box. You get yourself one of those boxes. It's got 6 slots, or how many ever slots it's got. You want to fill the bastard up. So you might get yourself a Rolex, Steel Sports Rolex. Then you get yourself an Omega Speedmaster Man on the moon. Then you want a dress watch. Then you look at vintage. Then you want a beater. And then you start adding. You've got a real problem when you start buying garbage mid-tier shitters, homage watches, homage. And this is the thing, the psychological damage that wristwatches can cause to the average person. This is not ever factored in, because who's going to fund the research? The watch companies, they want you to buy. They don't give a shit about you. They just want to sell product. They don't care. They're not going to fund any surveys into morons who overcommit in buying watches, are they? They want to sell more utiles. They want to sell more product. Think about the number of divorces and family relations that have been stretched by someone's addiction, consumer addiction, to expensive wristwatches. They're expensive critters. You're going to be spending $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $10, $20,000 easily. And I mean, you could have a straight face, $20,000 US watch. My world time was over 20,000 US. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for a lot of people out there, myself included. I put myself into hock. I haven't even got curtains in my bedroom, but I've had a churn of luxury wristwatches. The psychological damage from being a wristwatch collector. Let me tell you, wristwatches have caused depression. They've caused financial problems, relationship breakdowns. Wristwatches, they can be your friend, but they can also be a demon. And you want to make yourself happy? Easy. Buy another wristwatch. You start shopping. It's the hunt. You start looking around. You're on the forums. You're on the Chrono24. Contact the dealers. Have a look around. Boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, you're not so productive at work. Instead of doing work, you're on forums. You're on watch sites looking around for a bargain. This is how damn serious it is. Wristwatch addiction can be very, 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 very hard to handle. I mean, the average man out there, $4,000 US, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. And that's just one watch. He's not going to fill the box. He's got 6 slots to fill. And he wants a Grail. He wants a chronograph. He wants a diver. He wants a GMT. He needs a fuck-off piece in precious metal. He wants a piece of horology. He's got to cover all these boxes. It's got to be a balanced collection. The psychological damage caused by collecting wristwatches is astronomical. It's astronomical. It's huge damage has been caused by wristwatch addiction. It's a huge thing. And I gotta tell you, Don't think this hobby is all beer and Skittles. Then you go to a wristwatch club and you find out most of these people here are materialistic, narcissistic bastards. You go to a watch club or an event, most of the people there are all narcissistic. They're only being nice to you because they want to show off their pride and joy. They want to shove it in your face. And you've just been told, that, hey, we're not very happy with your performance. And there's some prick at a watch function showing you his new Swiss trollop. And you know you're on the way out. The contract's ending soon. You got a wife who's just told you we're having a new baby. Work has told you, hey, we're not happy with your performance. It is an absolute bitch. This hobby sucks money out of you. It makes life very, very hard. Suicide, depression, it's all can be attributed to wristwatch collecting. That's right, it can get out of hand. So don't just think this is just a hobby which you can waltz into and, it'll be great, it'll be groovy. There's some real damaged goods out there who collect to cover up these afflictions. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you guys think of that.
No.